Hello everyone, welcome to Study IQ. In this video, I will bring to you the current affairs of 5th of September in English. Let's start the video. Union Cabinet Committee has approved the Digital Agriculture Mission. Total money that will be spent by the government on this will be 2817 crore. Now, which of the following is not one of the digital public infrastructure to be built under the mission? What is digital public infrastructure? Like UPI is a digital public infrastructure. For example, DigiLocker is a digital public infrastructure. Anything that is digital in nature and is used by the public at large and it impacts the life of millions of people is called digital public infrastructure. In India, we have a word for it. We call it India Stack. We call it simply as India Stack. So the question is digital agriculture mission. This is very important, by the way, because in this mission, what we are doing, we are giving the farmer, every farmer, a unique ID, which is a 12-digit ID, right? Just like Aadhaar. Aadhaar is different and this ID is different. Basically, in a way, we are certifying that this person is a farmer and we will get to know everything about that person using his digital ID. So now under digital agriculture mission, which of the following is not one of the initiatives is what they are asking. So digital irrigation system, there is nothing like it. Yes, there is Krishi decision support system, there is soil profile mapping, and there is AgriStack. But there is nothing called digital irrigation system. And you have to remember the amount that is spent. So 2817 crore, out of which central government will contribute 1940 crore. So central government share will be 1940 crore. So now you can see that all these things are a part of digital agriculture mission. Therefore, you can say that digital agriculture mission is like an umbrella scheme under which you have lot of sub initiatives. So let's take a look at one by one. Let's take a look at what is AgriStack. So AgriStack is a farmer centric digital public infrastructure that will enable efficient, easier and faster services and scheme delivery to the farmers. So there are a lot of government schemes by the central government and farmers don't even know about it. So what we will do, we will make all those schemes efficient, easier and faster. It is being built in a federated structure. Federated simply means central government and state government. They both will support as a collaborative project between the various agencies of the central and the state government. It consists of 3 foundational registries or databases in the agriculture sector. So we will make a farmer's registry. So every farmer's his detail will be there with the government. Geo-referenced village maps. We will make geo-referenced means what? With the help of satellite data. We will create the village map and crop sown registry because we want to know what the farmer has, which crops he has sown. By that, we will be able to do the estimation of the cultivation, the productivity, the total output, etc. So all of this data will be created and maintained by the state government and union territory. Under the AgriStack, farmers will be given a digital identity. As I said, similar to Aadhaar, it will be a 12-digit ID, which will be a trusted Kisan ki pehchan or the identity of the farmer. Now the farmer ID will be linked dynamically to the state land record, livestock ownership, crop sown, demographic detail, family detail, schemes and benefits availed, etc. So for example, let's say there is a farmer called Mr. Puneet. Mr. Puneet is a farmer. Okay. Now here is his 12-digit ID, right? Now what will happen with this 12-digit ID? You will link his every detail of his family, his land record, how much cattle does he own, the crops sown by him, which government schemes is he benefiting from, like is he a member of Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, is he a member of PM Kisan, is he taking the benefit of PM Kisan, and if yes, then how many tranches he has been given. I mean, everything will be there. So AgriStack is basically a registry, and the crops sown by the farmers we want to know. So this will be recorded through the mobile based ground survey, that is digital crop survey. So that will be conducted in every season. Now the second thing under digital agriculture mission is Krishi decision support system. So here we will use again the satellite data. So Krishi means agriculture, decision support system. See, currently the decisions in agriculture, they are not based on data, hardcore data. Now Krishi decision support system will create a comprehensive satellite system, geospatial system to unify the remote sensing based information on crops, soil, weather, water resources, etc. So remote sensing simply means you are able to judge the quality of something from a distance. That is called remote sensing. And you will judge what? You will judge the crops. You will judge the soil. You will get a lot of information from satellite about the type of soil, pH of the soil, quality of the soil, weather, water resources, etc. So under this mission, detailed soil profile maps on a 1:10,000 scale of about 142 million hectare of the India's agriculture land are envisaged to be completed. So we will take photographs from satellite and we will create these very high definition maps. These are called soil profile maps. And the advantage of this is on the basis of the soil profile, we will be able to suggest to the farmers which crops they will sow. A detailed soil profile inventory of about 29 million hectare has already been completed. And we need to complete 142 million hectare. Now already we have completed 20%. Digital General Crop Estimation Survey will provide yield estimates based on scientifically designed crop cutting experiments. This initiative will prove very useful in making accurate estimate of agriculture production. So based on the data, we will be able to estimate the agriculture production. And this mission will create direct and indirect employment in the agriculture sector. The digital crop survey, collection of ground data for remote sensing, etc. They are expected to provide employment opportunities to 2.5 lakh trained local youth and Krishi Sakhi. Krishi Sakhi are the women volunteers in the agriculture sector. Various components of the mission will be implemented at the grassroots level. Understood now? What is digital agriculture mission? So very holistic mission, very and by the way, these farmer ID, let me tell you, I told you that farmers will be given a 12-digit ID. Where was this 12-digit ID project started as a pilot? Now, of course, it will be in entire India. Every farmer of India will have this. But where was it started? So it was started in 6 places. Farrukhabad, which is in UP. It was started in Gandhinagar, the capital of Gujarat. It was started in Beed, which is a district in Maharashtra. It was started in Yamunanagar, which is in Haryana. It was started in Fatehgarh Sahib, which is a district in Punjab. And it was started in Virudhunagar, which is in Tamil Nadu. So it was started as a pilot project, right? And what do we want to do? We want to create digital identity for 11 crore farmers of India. 11 crore farmers of India. So we will be able to create the digital identity in how many years? Well, in the financial year 25, we are planning 6 crore. So there are around 11 crore farmers in India. Then in the financial year 26, we are planning 3 crore. And then remaining 2 crore we will do in the financial year 27. So by financial year 27, we will be able to create the farmer IDs for all the farmers of India. For all the farmers of India, right? Very important question. And from Digital Agriculture Mission, you will definitely get a question. Also, the digital crop survey across the country will be launched, right? Within 2 years. So it is targeted to launch the digital crop survey across the nation within 2 years with 400 districts, which we will cover in the financial year 25. So in the financial year 25, for now, we will cover 400 districts. There are approximately, you can say 700 districts in India. In fact, you can say 800. Now the number of districts has increased. So I would say approximately there are 800 districts in India. So, but we will cover 400 for now. But by the next financial year, that is financial year 26, we will cover all the districts of India. We will do the digital crop survey in all the districts of India. All the districts of India, right? So going back to our question, AgriStack, soil profile mapping, Krishi, decision support system, all of this is a part of digital agriculture mission. Moving on now, what is the name of the initiative recently launched by the Amazon company to set up a network of rest points for delivery associates across major cities in partnership with Udyasa Foundation, which is based in Panchkula. Panchkula is a district of Haryana. It is called Project Ashray. See, the word Ashray basically means a house or a dwelling place or a habitat, Ashray, right? Now, Amazon delivery people, they need rest, So in association with Udyasa Foundation, which is based in Panchkula, Project Ashray. So they will be able to rest. So India's first Ashray center has been opened in Gurugram. It has been opened in Gurugram. And, they will target the high footfall cities like Delhi, NCR, Bangalore, Mumbai, where, these people can take a rest, especially in the hot summer, So this is called Project Ashray. In fact, Amazon has started one more project, which is called Shushrut. Shushrut. Who was Shushrut? Shushrut is known as father of surgery in India. He wrote a book called Shushrut Samhita. By the way, Shushrut is a health and wellness program. Health and wellness program for truck drivers. for truck drivers, right? So Amazon, lot of logistics happen through the trucks, moving off goods from one place to another. So for truck drivers, they have started this program, which is called Shushrut. And Amazon has recently launched a shopping assistant, AI powered, called Rufus. It is your personal shopping assistant and it will help you in doing shopping. It will recommend you different things, right? Okay. Who has been awarded the Ramon Magsaysay Award? Ramon Magsaysay Award is named after Mr. Ramon Magsaysay, the former president of Philippines. It is known as Asian Nobel Prize. It has not been given to an Indian, so I don't think this question will be asked. So out of these people, Hayato Miyazaki, he is a Japanese film director. He has been given, right, Ramon Magsaysay Award. But there are like multiple people who have got this award in different categories, right? So who has got it? You can see here the winners. There is Nguyen Thi Gong Phuong from Vietnam. She has got this award. Karma Phun Shao from Bhutan. There is Mr. Hayao Miyazaki, Japanese director. There is a movement from Thailand called Rural Doctors Movement, and Farvina Farhan from Indonesia. So these are the people and they have got it for different reason. For example, Dr. Nguyen is a Vietnamese doctor. He is recognized for fighting for justice of victims of Agent Orange, which is a toxic chemical agent used during the Vietnam War. Former Buddhist monk Karma Phun Shao for balancing Bhutan's rich past with its present challenges and opportunities. Indonesian environmentalist Fazwina Farhan, Rural Doctors Movement from Thailand, was also given the Ramon Magsaysay Award, right? And Ramon Magsaysay, let me tell you something more about it. So this award was started in 1957, and as I said, it is named after former Philippines President Ramon Magsaysay. Ramon Magsaysay. And it is given generally for 6 categories. It is given for public service, government service, community leadership, journalism, literature and creative arts. It is given for peace and international understanding, and it is also given for emergent leadership. Emergent leadership, right? Okay. Which company has been accorded the status of Navratna by the government of India? If you get a Navratna status, then you can invest 30% of your net worth, maximum of 1000 crore, whichever is less, in 1 year without the permission of the government. And of course, there is a lot of prestige that you get. So, Navratna mission. And 24th, now look, number, to be honest, I don't think it is important, like which number company, but you should have a general idea about the company. So 24th is NHPC, National Hydropower Corporation, which is the 25th, Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam. Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam, and which was 23rd, Solar Energy Corporation of India was 23rd, and 22nd is Railtel Corporation of India. So 22nd is Railtel Corporation of India. These 4 have been announced recently by the government of India. And of course, before that, Mazagodok Shipbuilder and all these were also declared. They were also declared. Now, one thing definitely you should know, it works under which ministry? Like NHPC is a very important company, right? You know about NHPC, where is the headquarter, when it was set up. So NHPC, basically, they have also appointed Mr. Rajkumar Chaudhary as their chairman and managing director. Chairman and managing director. And what does NHPC do? Well, it is into hydropower. Now, it is a company that works under the Ministry of Power. Ministry of Power, right? And it was a company that was set up in 1975. 1975. Moving on, Prime Minister Modi has released a commemorative postage stamp celebrating how many years of the Supreme Court of India. So we are celebrating 75 years of Supreme Court of India. So there is a stamp, you can see this is a stamp of 10 rupees. It was launched recently to commemorate 75 years of Supreme Court of India, right? Supreme Court was set up on 28th of January 1950. 1950, and we are almost there. We are very close to 28 Jan 1950 plus 75, that is 2025. So the stamp has been released by, of course, the Department of Post, which works under the Ministry of Communication. And how many judges are there in the Supreme Court of India? So there are 34 judges in the Supreme Court of India, 33 normal judges, 1 Chief Justice, total 34. And recently N. Koteshwar Singh is the first judge from Manipur to be elevated as a judge to the Supreme Court of India. And retirement age of a Supreme Court judge is 65 years. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs has approved new railway line project under the Ministry of Railway with total cost of 18,000 plus crore. It will connect which two location? So there is a railway line that will be let down from where to where. This is a massive railway line that will improve the logistics in India significantly. So it will connect two places, Indore and Manmad. Indore and Manmad. Look, Indore everybody knows is in Madhya Pradesh, cleanest city of India. Now this place Manmad is located in Nashik in Maharashtra. So it will improve efficiency, logistics, mobility, connectivity, everything. And that is why this project is very costly. So this project is a result of PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan. PM Gati Shakti provides multi-modal connectivity. So this project will cover 6 districts in 2 states, that is Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh. And yeah, in fact, it will also provide connectivity to Barwani district in Maharashtra. Now Barwani is an aspirational district. It is a backward district. So it will be very useful. So it will give connectivity to more than 1000 villages, this railway line, and more than 30 lakh population. More than 30 lakh population, right? In fact, it will promote the tourism also because Ujjain is also one of the places, Ujjain Indore region. So there is Mahakaleshwar Jyotirling, and where, near to Indore there is also Omkareshwar Jyotirling. So it will promote tourism also in some ways. Agriculture also, products like fertilizer, container, iron ore, all this area has a lot of these industries, right? It will improve the cargo capacity, multifactorial basically. By the way, PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan, when was it launched? So it was launched on 13th of October 2021. As per the recent report, enabling digital payments for women in India by UPI for Her initiative. 57% of the 2500 women entrepreneurs surveyed, they were unaware of the UPI based merchant offerings. So UPI for Her is a report given by National Payment Corporation of India and which organization? So this is called Women's World Banking, which is based in New York. Now this report basically was presented during the Global FinTech Fest that happened in Mumbai. Global FinTech Fest. And it's a global non-for-profit organization, Women's World Banking, which is based in New York. And this report says a lot of things, like for example, it says that 200 million women in India, they have smartphones. So out of 200 million women who are the mobile internet users because they have smartphones, you divide it into two parts. 126 million women, they are out of the labor force. They don't work. 74 million women, they are a part of the labor force. And then they divided the 74 million also in three parts. Who are the 74 million women in India who have smartphones and who are also part of the labor force? They also have smartphones. 74 million. 74 million. You divide it into three parts. So 48 million are self-employed. 11 million are on regular wage or regular salary. And 15 million are casual labor. Casual labor, right? So they said that there is a huge scope, of the women who have smartphones, but they don't use UPI. So it talks about opportunities that we have in India. We have huge opportunities to grow the UPI. A team of oceanographers from Schmidt Ocean Institute, which is in California, have discovered and mapped a new seamount on which of the following ridges in international waters. A new seamount has been discovered near the Nazca Ridge. In international water, Nazca Ridge is located 900 miles off the coast of Chile. So from the Chile country, you take the coastline of Chile, it is 900 miles away. And the seamount is 1.9 miles tall. So Nazca Ridge is what? Nazca Ridge is basically, it's a submarine ridge located in the Pacific Ocean in South America, near South America. So the ridge extends from the Nazca Plate near Peru and runs towards Chile. And it was formed by the volcanic activity. What is a seamount, by the way? See, seamount simply means it is an underwater mountain. It is an underwater mountain. You can see this is a underwater mountain with very steep sides rising from the sea floor. So right where the sea ends, there is obviously land, there is floor of the sea. That is where we have. Now, most of the seamounts or underwater mountains, they are remnants of extinct volcanoes. Remnants of extinct volcanoes, right? In fact, recently in the Indian Ocean, in the Indian Ocean, there were three underwater ridges, seamounts. They were discovered and they were named after India, Indian rulers, for example. So one was called Kalpatru Ridge. Kalpatru is a tree that fulfills your wishes. One was called Ashoka Seamount and one was called Chandragupta Ridge. Chandragupta Ridge. Ridge is a small one. Seamount is a big one. So they were named they were named by International Hydrographic Organization. International Hydrographic Organization. Where is the headquarters of IHO? It is in a city called Monaco, right? It is in a country. Monaco technically is a country. So it is in Monaco, International Hydrographic Organization. Which company has entered into a landmark agreement with Safhal helicopter engines to develop the next generation of high-powered helicopter engine called Aravali? Aravali are extremely powerful helicopter engines and they are being manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So actually, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited has partnered with Safal Helicopter Engine. So Safal Helicopter Engines is the name of the company that will make the helicopter engine for the helicopters, and helicopter will be manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. And these helicopter engines are called Aravali. So Safal, what is Safal? Safal is a joint venture. Saf is Safran, which is a French helicopter company, Safran, and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So this is a joint venture. So Aravali is an engine project. Aravali is an engine project. And in which helicopter they will put it? So there are two helicopters in which these Aravali engines will be put. One is called IMRH. It is a 13-ton multi-role helicopter. And then we have DBMRH, which is a 12.5-ton naval helicopter, both manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So they have done this collaboration, very successful collaboration. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited works under the Ministry of Defense and it is headquartered in Bengaluru. Which country has successfully tested its first ballistic missile, which is called RIM-2? So it is a ballistic missile of Ukraine. Yes, that's right, Ukraine. RIM-2, you can also call it GROM. In fact, it has one more name, Operational Tactical Missile System, OTRK Sapsan. Sapsan is a multiple names, right? It is a short range ballistic missile and it can be deadly. It has a range of approximately 280 km. But Ukraine is saying that they can extend the range from 280 to 700 if required. So ballistic missile, you know very well, it is a rocket propelled, self-guided strategic weapon missile, which follows a trajectory. It goes out of the Earth's gravitational pull and then it comes back into the Earth's atmosphere. And India has given what to Ukraine recently? We have given Bhisham Cube Hospital, Arogya Maitri Cubes, which is a mobile hospital which was set up under the Bhisham project to Ukraine. We have given 4 Arogya Maitri hospital, mobile hospitals to Ukraine. Which organization in collaboration with Bird Count India and eBird has launched the Vulture Count aimed at monitoring and conserving India's vulture population? India's vulture population. So there are different types of vultures in India and almost 90%, more than 90% of the vultures, they have died in India because of a drug called diclofenac, which is given to the cattle as a painkiller. So because of this drug, the kidney of vultures got failed and they died. Because vultures, they feed on dead animals. So when the animals died who had taken diclofenac, the drug did not leave their body. And vultures fed on these animals and diclofenac came in vulture's body and vultures died because of this. So the answer is WWF India, World Wildlife Fund for Nature India. They are doing vulture count in collaboration with Bird Count India and eBird. So this is a survey. They will count the vulture population of India from 7th of September to 6th of October. And we celebrate International Vulture Awareness Day on 7th of September. On 7th of September. Vultures are very important. They eat dead animals and they help prevent the spread of diseases. They help prevent the spread of diseases, right? And they will count all the types of vultures found in India, like Egyptian vulture, white-rumped vulture, Asian red-headed vulture, Indian vulture, bearded vulture, and so on and so forth. So eBird, what is eBird? eBird is a global internet-based platform for collecting data on birds, right? And it is based in Cornell University. eBird platform is a part of Cornell University. And Cornell is, it's a world-renowned university, the Cornell University, right? Where is Cornell University? Cornell University is located in United States of America. It is located in United States of America. University was set up in 1855. 1855. And yeah, it is based in New York basically. There is a place called Ithaca in New York, that is where it is based. And yeah, I think that's all that there is. And similarly, Bird Count India is also an organization that is based in India. Cabinet Committee on Security has approved the proposal for procurement of 240 aero engines for Su-30 Mark I aircraft of Indian Air Force under by Indian category from which company? Again, the answer is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. 240 aero engines known as AL-31FP for Su-30 Mark I aircraft. They will be purchased from Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and this is a contract worth 26,000 crore. All these aero engines, they have around 54% indigenous content. And where are they manufactured by HAL? They are manufactured in Koraput in Odisha. These aero engines are manufactured by HAL in their Koraput division. And even the Su-30 Mark I, look, Su-30 Mark I is a Russian aircraft, but it is manufactured in India by HAL under license by Russia. Under the license by Russia, right? India and which country they have signed a MOU to foster collaboration and facilitate the exchange of expertise between the two nations in the field of public sector auditing? In the field of public sector auditing, the answer is Saudi Arabia. India and Saudi Arabia will exchange their expertise in the field of public sector auditing. So essentially, this is done by the CAG of India. And in Saudi Arabia, we have a office called Saudi General Court of Audit. In India, we have CAG. So agreement was signed between both of these. And Saudi Arabia is also hosting the Olympic Esports Games 2025. Esports Games. First time the Esports Olympics happened in Singapore in 2023. Also, the CAG of India, they have set up ICAL, that is International Center for Audit of Local Governance. This has been set up in Rajkot in Gujarat. Which institute or center has developed a bunch of electrochemical and optical biosensors based on nanopolymers, which can be used for rapid and convenient detection of several health, food quality, and environmental parameters? Optical biosensors, they have been developed very recently by Institute of Nanoscience and Technology, which is based in Mohali. Now, this is an autonomous institute that works under the Ministry of Science and Technology. A bunch of electrochemical and optical biosensors, and these are based on nanopolymers. Nanopolymers. Moving on, which of the following company has signed a deal with National Highway Infrastructure Development Corporation for fabrication, supply, and launching of double-lane Class 70 modular steel and Bailey bridges? These are what you call the modular steel and Bailey bridges, and there is an agreement that has been signed with NHI DCL with Garden Shipbuilder and Engineer. Garden Shipbuilder and Engineer. So how will it work out? Who will manufacture these? Obviously, GRSE will manufacture. It is not like GRSE manufactures only ships. GRSE will manufacture all of these, and they will be useful for the forward movement of our soldiers in the critical areas, right? They will be enabling the seamless troop and equipment deployment. They have very good strength, and they will help in the easy transportation to the remote areas of the cargo. And NHIDCL is a fully owned company of the Government of India, and you can say it is like a nodal agency of the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. Now, more than 10,000 kilometers of national highways in India, more than 10,000 kilometers of national highway in India is managed by NHIDCL. It is based in Delhi. Astronomers have found J05294351, which is the brightest object ever discovered in the universe. What is it? What is it? What is this? It is a quasar. It is a quasar, and it was discovered by the VLT telescope, Very Large Telescope, or VLT, of the European Southern Observatory. European Southern Observatory. So quasar are incredibly bright centers of distant galaxies, and they are powered by supermassive black hole at their core. So, because gas and dust from the surrounding area fall into this black hole, they produce huge amount of light, and they are called quasar. They shine extremely brilliantly, extreme radiance they have, right? Those are called quasar. And European Southern Observatory, where is it? Well, European Southern Observatory is a research organization. It has 16 member states and it is headquartered in Garching. Garching is a place in Germany. That is where we have the headquarter. It was set up in 1962. 1962. Poba Reserve Forest will be converted to a wildlife sanctuary. Where is it? Poba Forest. So Poba Reserve Forest is located in Dhemaji district of Assam. It will be declared as a wildlife sanctuary. So Assam, as of today, has 17 wildlife sanctuaries and 7 national parks. 7 national parks. So Poba Wildlife Sanctuary will include the Poba Reserve Forest, the Kabu Chapri proposed reserve forest and surrounding area. It will be in Dhemaji district of Assam. Dhemaji district of Assam. Moving on. As per recent information, e-Shram portal has registered more than 30 crore workers of the unorganized sector. e-Shram portal, was launched in 2021 by which ministry? It was launched by the Ministry of Labor and Employment. The answer is option B. And more than 30 crore workers, they have been registered here. So it is like a one-stop solution for unorganized sector workers. And if a worker is registered on e-Shram portal, he gets access to a lot of government schemes, benefits, etc. So a lot of schemes, Ministry of Labor and Employment has integrated major schemes like Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Suraksha Bima Yojana, the PM Swanidhi Yojana, PM Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, Ayushman Bharat, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin. I mean, they will get the benefit of all these schemes only when they are registered on the e-Shram portal. e-Shram portal. So as of now, 30 crore. And what is the target? Target is 38 crore to register 38 crore unorganized sector worker like the construction worker, migrant workers, street vendors, domestic workers. All of these are unorganized sector workers. And the workers, they get a e-Shram card and a unique 12-digit ID. So every worker who is registered on e-Shram portal gets a 12-digit unique number. 12-digit unique number. That was a video for 5th of September, Teachers Day. I'll see you in the video of 6th of September. Thank you for watching Study IQ.